Hey guys, Blaumagier here, and I'm kind of face-palming here because I was hoping to have a no-death run, but while this was my inactive window and I could not see what was going on in the game, that blue soldier there walked up the hill there and just killed me while I was just standing there, not even seeing that this was happening. So unfortunately I now have a death counter of 1. Oh well. Welcome back to Let's Play A Link to the Past. And in this episode, I'm going to show you something that you can do. You know, I haven't really talked much about this. I told you that there's a golden bee in the game, and it's known as the good bee in the Super Nintendo version. So I guess it's time to show it off. It's actually in here. Jeez, I wasted both of my fairies too. Dash into that statue and you can catch the gold bee. And if you set it free, it will attack your enemies for you. It's actually a really cheap item. Maybe I'll keep it. But there's something else you can do with the gold bee. I wonder if you can get a second one. Nope, you can only get one. At a time, anyway. Alright. With that, we can head here. And you can actually sell your bee to him. Well, I've never seen such a rare bug. I'll buy it for 100 rupees, okay? Done! And I think you can do that an unlimited number of times. Now I need to go get another one. Man, I am really bummed out about that death when I wasn't even freaking watching. And unfortunately I haven't saved in forever, so yeah. Just kind of screwed out of that one. And we need to go back to the village. Avoid that guy. You may have recalled a shopkeep that had a precious gold bee. What? How is that even possible? Man, I'm just getting kicked out of the Dark World a lot. I didn't even know it was possible to get kicked out of the Dark World from an actual transporter. Oh my, you have a rare bee just like ours. Maybe it's not quite as rare as I thought it was. So, when you lose your bee, now he will sell this one for 88 gold. But you have to show him a bee first. And I do have one last thing I want to show off here. Now, I talked about the Kipus in, or maybe it was called Piku. Yeah, Pikus. And the village of outcasts, how they steal your stuff, and I said that they were like the thieves in the Lost Woods. I never actually showed one of those thieves in the Lost Woods, so I'm going to fix that right now. They are actually quite common, unless they disappear after you... Nope! There they are, and that's how they work. They just run into you and take your stuff. Freaking jerks. Anyways, that's the thief. And with that, I shall head to Death Mountain. Man, I am so bummed about having taken that death when I wasn't watching. This is so terrible. This is still a no-death run, though, because I have not died while actually playing. I'm just gonna end up having a death counter at the end of it, though. That's all. So anyways, unfortunately we have to actually walk back to Turtle Rock. My plan did not quite work out how I had planned. And I guess you have to actually unlock the entrance to Turtle Rock in order to get the warp point. So we'll get past these dead rocks and red tektites. Are you kidding me? I can't get past that? Oh, this is bullcrap. Oh my god, get out of the freaking way! Jerks! I do not like dead rocks. They're the worst enemy ever created for Zelda. Ever. Alright, now if we use Quake, we unlock the actual entrance to the dungeon. And now I do believe we can return to the light world. And call our bird. Yes, and now warp point number 9 appears. And there we go. It's time to enter Turtle Rock. Joshua, do you possess the medicine of magic? If not, I recommend against going any further. Despite his warnings, you can get through here quite easily without having a medicine of magic. But you do have to have the Staff of Somaria. What is it? Somalia? Samaria, yeah. Somalia is an actual place. Okay, there we go. That's how I'll remember it. Oh, nothing in that door. There we have the orange Stalfos, which is completely identical to the green one, except it has a lot more hit points. Let's see. This room, if I remember correctly, is a pain. Now whenever you see one of those intersections that has like a bigger piece, you can actually hold the direction to go whichever way you're wanting to go, if it's actually possible on that track. Alright, here we have the spiked roller. These things will just do damage to you, but you can get through them using your hook shot like that. We get our map here. A little magic refill there. And a key. And that does it for that room. Alright, so let's see what's in this room. Ah, more tiles. Nothing we can do but wait for them. And that was a waste of time. Oh, I think since I have it, I'm going to pull out the gold bee. It's supposed to not ever fly away from you. So we'll see how this works. So much for not ever flying away from you. I think it just did. Dude, that was terrible. I guess it's better towards the beginning of the game. But just kind of useless against yellow Stalfoses. That up there is a laser eye. If you face towards it, it will shoot you. So you just want to walk backwards. This one I actually believe shuts the door too. What a jerk. Alright, let's continue on. This is a Boku Boku. And there's the darker green Zals. Boku Bokus kind of work like Pokies in Mario. You hit them and their segments disappear. And when you defeat their head, they are done. And speaking of Mario, we have Chain Chomps. And they function just like they do in Mario. That fairy is clipping through the wall. I don't think there's really anything in this big room but the entrance and the exit. I mean, there's more going on, but not from where we can get to it from. Let's see, I'm not sure which one of these I want to go through first, but I'm going to take a guess. And I may have been right. No, get away! There is actually something I forgot to do before coming here. That would have made life a whole lot easier in here. Oh, there's the big key. I will continue along this path. Only to have to come back out again. I don't know why I picked those up. I had already picked them up before, thus emptying the contents. No, a rabbit beam. Get away. Alright, we want to go left here, because the right, I do believe, is a dead end. Yep. And we got a bomb we can wall. And over here, just right in front of the entrance here, go into the light world. Kill these Igors. And that door opens up, leading to the final heart piece. Awesome. Now we can head back to our regularly scheduled dungeon. And get the mirror shield. Now we can reflect beams that our old shield couldn't block. Alright. So now I'd say we're ready to find and defeat the boss of this place. Which is probably going to be a little bit harder for me than I'm used to. Because I forgot to do something important before coming here. Those right there, those are called Zoros. And they'll just infinitely spawn out of there and they will do damage to you if you touch them. And I don't think they drop anything either. I don't know what the purpose of this room is. Ah, there we go. Ah, it's a rupee room. A little pointless this late in the game, but, you know, it is what it is. And actually pretty difficult to get all these rupees without taking a lot of damage. Oh well. Whatever. Get a key in that chest there, which we need to proceed. Oh man, I think this is the room. This is the room that drives me crazy. Okay, this room is pretty confusing. And you want to use your hook shot to mitigate any possible damage, which I am doing a bang-up job of. You just want to get to that switch in the middle. And there's very few places that you can actually go in here. In fact, I believe it's just the right way and a bunch of dead ends. And I managed to get through it with my sanity intact. Okay, so I think this is a room I just want to dash through. Freaking hard hat beetle. Ooh, that was close. So yeah, you just want to hold your sword out so that your shield is facing towards the eyes as you move across these floors. And I believe this is just an exit. I guess if you need to save midway through the dungeon and don't want to start from the beginning, well, that's how you would do it. Get rid of that Helmosaur. Alrighty. This area. Helps to actually face it. There's a few anti-fairies in here, Helmosaurs, things of that sort. A Boku Boku up there. Get rid of that jerk. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot in here. Certainly not anything worth exploring for, especially if you're full on health. And here we go. This should be the stretch to the boss. Actually, I would suggest using the fire rod first. This is Trinex. He has 3 necks. A fire neck, an ice neck, and his normal stone neck. I suggest taking out the ice neck first, because it has this icy breath that freezes the ground and makes it hard to walk on. And this is actually a boss that if you run out of magic on, you'll have to use the magic mirror to return to the start. And this is a good time to use a cure-all medicine. Alright, now we have Trinex in his state that we can actually damage. Gotta hit that lit up ball on his body. And it's gonna take a lot of hits. Because I forgot to do something. But I managed to take him out. Alright. And that does it for Trinex. And that does it for Turtle Rock. We did it! We rescued Zelda! Again! I appreciate your coming so far to rescue me. As I thought, you are the legendary hero. I have felt this from the first time we met. Ganon is inside of his tower, waiting to pass through the gate linking the two worlds. Once Ganon enters the light world, it is unlikely that anyone can stop him. But if he is kept in the closed-off space of this world, you can find him wherever he runs. Now take the 7 crystals to Ganon's tower. Our combined powers will break his barrier. Let us return peace to the country and smiles to the faces of people. Do you understand? Of course. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. And with that, I shall end this episode off here. This has been Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. I am Blaumagier, and I will see you guys later.